All right, keeping it rolling, keeping it rolling. Welcome back, patrons. Here I am. It's a little secret. I am starving right now. I should go eat, and I'll probably. I need to get a couple of these episodes in. I've been slacking. I've been slacking. So let's just hang out here for a second. What's going on? You know, I'm in happy holidays. Yeah, I don't got nothing to say. I should just jump in and see where we go next.
You sent a demon in disguise as one of the subjects?
But you know, something's also up with like the other guy. What's this other guy who's there? The one who's there to fork with Eleanor? Brent? He's sus too. Well, he's usually just mean, evil kind of guy, but.
And I mean, more so than I usually did.
Okay, let's focus on Brent.
Maybe he cries like a stupid little baby.
Yeah, Brent is like a really mean guy who very obviously doesn't belong here.
Incredible. Wow. Thank you, Wanda. What a life.
That was your life. I like this set. What?
In the original neighborhood.
Does it have to do with the TV show Monk?
No. It's because you have no control over your own impulses. You think every problem can be solved with a Molotov cocktail or
So being a monk was torture for you. The only way for you to repair your relationship with Janet is to give her some space. Show her that you can control your impulses. So you're saying wanting to do something isn't a good reason to immediately do it.
I'm actually surprised Michael's able to give him such good advice. I mean, I guess he's been able to watch humans, specifically these guys, for so long. He's able to learn these things, but...
I went to Princeton University. No handouts, by the way. I earned my...
This guy still wears his, like, his company shirt.
I grew Norwalk materials from a $90 million company to a $94 million company. 1 second. Hey, Janet?
Hi there.
Perrier.
Oh, so he was, like, very rich in his life, too.
But I couldn't cash it in before I died. So all that money's going to my dumb kid. In the words of Martin Luther King Jr., who I personally believe was a great man.
And he's one of these kind of guys.
You jump back up and start throwing haymakers.
I'm not sure he said that.
No, he did. You're wrong. For me, Eleanor, it's all about taking... This was fun, Eleanor, but I have a tea time. Daddy no golfy, daddy get cranky. So...
Alright, so what I said about the test to Eleanor, she's actually being double tested because the good place, I mean, the bad place didn't plan for Chidi.
well, back to the drawing board.
We need to bust him open like a piñata.
What move? Is this tailgating? Oh. Why did I instantly think tailgating?
That's Perrier?
So do all of this to make him realize this is not the good place. And then her, if she gonna... This is all normal for her, damn.
Michael, Eleanor!
Brent, I'm so sorry. We don't know why all of this is happening.
I belong there. In the best place.
Oh my god. He's worse. He's the worst. Holy shit. Holy shirt.
Where's Scotty and Schultze and Porcupine?
What about Squirt Man?
Janet is a little uptight. I mean, she hasn't worn any of my gifts.
Oh my god.
This chaos, which is clearly all about me, is a sign. If this is the good place, I belong in the best place.
That math literally doesn't math.
Michael, I'm afraid we need to talk about Eleanor.
I know what you're gonna say. She's just been really busy.
I'm sure she'll get around to showering at some point. No, it's not that. Although it's not that. It's possibly being a team leader. Oh, really? We just can't help but question her decision making. She's made precious little progress. Leadership isn't her forte. Yeah, I mean, Eleanor is dope, but she keeps screwing everything up. That's my thing, and you wouldn't put me in charge.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, wow. I didn't expect this.
We should at least discuss pursuing a change in leadership.
Yeah, definitely. Let's pursue it.
About how maybe you shouldn't be team. Saved it.
Go ahead, guys. Speak your mind.
It isn't personal, Eleanor. When we started this experiment, I calculated a 9% chance of success. After your first 2 days on the job, it's down to 7.1%. So purely from a mathematical standpoint, you are kind of boosting it. Very helpful feedback. And it has to give you some feedback. I'd say that you're all ungrateful ass faces who can all the way up your snort box.
I didn't ask for this. I'm only doing it because Michael, who is supposed to be in charge, had a nervous breakdown the second it started. I quit. Shell's drop out.
The girl from Arizona.
I'm sorry you overheard that, and they're sorry they said it. But you don't just get to quit this, Eleanor.
I'm just a girl from Arizona.
That's it. I'm just a normal girl from Arizona. I ate junk food. I watched reality shows.
I sometimes left H&M wearing more underpants than I had on when I job of being in charge of my own life, and now I'm supposed to be in charge of everyone else's life? I cannot do this.
When I started my experiment, I thought 4 broken bird brains who will believe everything I tell them. This will be a breeze. You beat me in 3 months. Okay, fine, I thought. A fluke. You then beat me 800 more times. Because human beings, it turns out, are weird. And I will never truly understand what it's like to be one. This is a job for a human. One who's tough, but also empathetic, and has a big heart. And a world-class bullshit detector. You think you can't do this? No. You're the only one who can do this.
Like it or not, the only one who can save humanity is a girl.
Stop it.
But everything I do blows up in my face.
I'm like a hot, blonde, wily coyote.
That's true. About you making lots of mistakes, not the thing where you sexualize.
You try something else, and you fail again and again, and you fail 1,000 times, and you keep trying, because maybe the 1,001st idea might work. Now, I'm going to go and try to find our 1,001st idea.
I hope you'll join me. I hope you shower first, and then join me.
Wow. That's how that whole scene was just wow.
We are so sorry, Eleanor. We never should have questioned you.
Don't worry about it, hot stuff.
I was questioning you, too. But I'm back, baby, and I have a new idea for Brent. Guys like him never seem so wrong, so we're going to tell him he's right.
This conversation must remain confidential.
Obviously, you're a very smart guy.
Wow.
We need to know that we can trust you with sensitive information.
There is a message. I knew it. I knew it. The best place is reserved for a select upper echelon of good people. It's like a Diamond Elite VIP club of afterlife residents.
I was Diamond Elite. I swear. One time I did shots with this pilot in the lounge. So it's like a good deeds contest? That's easy. I'm gonna crush this.
Listen, please just let me talk. You know that I've been overwhelmed with work since the neighborhood started. Yep. And I asked you to give me some space. Yep. I'm so sorry to say this.
But I
It's
can't be in a
over.
relationship with you right now. Being with you is fun, but it's not always easy.
And I'm afraid it would endanger the experiment. It won't, though, since I already have. So why don't we just take a break until it's all finished? Also, I hate to pile on, but I feel like you have a right to know. The Jacksonville Jaguars cut Blake Bortles. He's not on the team anymore. I am genuinely sorry.
That's what broke his heart.
Nice to see you enjoy your yogurt.
Problem is, now he's saddled with a bad motivation.
Points won't go up, but the only reason it's being nice is to make his points go up. Yeah, but that was also my situation when I first asked Chidi for help. I only did it so you wouldn't test me. You have to hope that over time, Brent starts doing good things out of a habit.
Just like you.
Hey, I just realized something. That whole, you're the only one who can save us two. You didn't actually have a nervous breakdown on day one, did you? You faked it so that I would step up and
Take over.
Guilty.
Damn. She's good. She's still so good.
There's no other girl from Arizona who can do this. What about Emma Stone? She's from there. Remember her in Zombieland? And La La Land? What's with all her movies ending with land? Yep,
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Janet was my whole afterlife. How am I gonna get over her?
I honestly don't know. But whatever you do, you'll be doing it with your friends.
And I didn't even
Good
get
person
to tell you about
Tahani.
the Blake Portals part.
Do you remember that woman Simone from the party the other night?
Simone, the third-eyed blind superfan who walked around cutting off people's ponytails? That's the one. I need your help acclimating her to the neighborhood. I tried, but since she thinks this whole thing is imaginary and I'm an authority figure, I'm extra suspicious. Well, what makes you think I'd have any more luck?
Chidi, you and Simone are soulmates.
Ah, damn.
Soulmates? Like our souls are
Mates, yes.
Everyone has people that they're cosmically bound to, and the system brings them together in the afterlife. And I can say with complete certainty that you and Simone are two such people. I haven't told her yet. I wouldn't have told you ordinarily, but since she's gone a little cuckoo bananas. That's the official architect term. I thought it was prudent to let you know.
I'm getting a stomachache. But a good one. A happy stomachache.
Ah, man.
Just Descartes, Moravec, swung.
Smiling through the pain. Ah, poor Eleanor.
Well, good luck.
He's trying to Mjolnir a book.
Incredible. I spent my whole life in pursuit of fundamental truths about the universe, but I never actually fell in love with someone. I know. Oh, right, of course. Yeah. You know everything about me. I do indeed.
Ah, it hurts.
My brain must really like keeping you around. Have a fake seat and grab a yogurt that doesn't exist.
So, if I understand your state of mind, it's basically solipsism.
Solipsism.
Universe and everything else stems from your consciousness. Yes, but to be fair, I only think that because it's true and I'm right. No offense, but solipsism as a philosophy is pretty juvenile, especially for a person with multiple advanced degrees. And it's also impossible to refute because everything you see is confirmed by your beliefs. However, hey, what, I mean, if none of this is real, then it really shouldn't matter, right? In fact, dude, it's not real. None of this matters. Leave that on your nose for the rest of the time. Fine. Point sort of taken. You know, in the larger sense, if you go around acting like no one else matters, and you end up doing things like knocking over cakes and pushing people into pools and just generally acting like a jerk.
Why not treat them better, just in case they're real? I mean, what do you have to lose by treating people with kindness and respect?
Chidi is so good at what he does. It's so crazy. It's always like impressive to see him in action.
Good news, Simone and Chidi are hitting it off. I mean, I wasn't getting any use out of him as a boyfriend, so why not pass him off to someone in need? Is this what donating old bras to Goodwill feels like?
Must have.
Really hard life to get that. That's the thing. I don't know that it was a lie. They did fall in love on Earth, and Michael was right. He made a huge sacrifice for us, and I had to make sure it was worth it. It's arguable that you made an even bigger sacrifice. You actually have to live with this situation. Chidi just gets to go around blissfully unaware of what he gave up.
Yeah, but we know what he gave up. Dead ass. Come on, bud. I know you're down, but you can't leave me
I'd
hanging.
pound. I mean, you know, I'd dap it up.
That is the code.
All right, I had to cancel my recording for a second, and so I left off actually saying anything. So I wrote down everything I wanted to say, and I'm gonna recite that for you now. This episode was all about Eleanor's transition into becoming this leader to save the universe. And even at the end, Michael points out at the end what I was saying earlier about Eleanor being like double tested, but the way he puts it is a little bit differently. Basically, he was like, she has to do this job of the architect, which is hard in its own right, but then also has to deal with the fact that she is aware of Chidi and her relationship with him, and he gets to just run off kind of being oblivious to it all. And on top of it, she gets to see him in his like most vulnerable, and seeing him just being all giddy and joyful, she just gets to see everything she loves about him, and it just hurts. And that in and of itself just takes so much strength and to be able to like handle that. I know I couldn't do that, so kudos to Eleanor. It's like she's pretty strong for that, you know what I'm saying? And then revealing that Michael faked his like breakdown just to get Eleanor into that position was again like another reveal I wasn't expecting. And they had like a bunch of those. Now the reveals for like unexpected things are just like completely out. They're like almost extremely random at this point. Well, not necessarily the Michael not wanting to be that was like a good unexpected twist. But the unexpected thing that was like, I guess it was like, all right, was the Linda chick. I think they revealed it maybe a little too soon, but we got a lot more to go through with this story. So who knows? It's just a bad place doing their little tricky shenanigans. I guess that's just like a little, you know, like a heads up. Like the bad place is continuously still trying to fork with all of these people. Like, and like I said in like the last part of the episode where, you know, they really want to try to mess with Eleanor, specifically with Bad Janet having all of these things to say to her. And it was also like interesting to see that Michael is still gonna like lie and manipulate people, or lie to and manipulate people, but this time he's doing it for like the right reasons, right? Because I wouldn't have expected Michael to like lie to us right then and there, right? And he manipulated Eleanor to push her into this spot because he wanted her to be there because he believes she can do it. And everything, that whole conversation was so like sweet and like just like I felt so good for Eleanor, like in this sense, because and bad for her because she's having such a hard time. But this is why Michael chose her to do that, because like he said, humans just like it could only take a human like her who to be able to do this. So it was just a really, really good moment. And I remember saying something in season 3 about Michael being the one to have to like actually fix this universe. And it's just, again, they unexpectedly changed that to where Michael put Eleanor into that position, our true main character, to be in the position to fix the universe as it is. So let's see how she accomplishes that. Still a whole season to go. Who knows how things are going to unfold, because right now it seems like that's how it's going to be. That's what we are to expect. It could be something entirely different. So I don't know. That's going to be all for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction as always. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care of yourselves. And of course, as usual, please have yourselves a damn good one.